Welcome to Topaz Hot Tub Hire's usage and cleaning video. The golden rules of using a hot tub at home are: checking the display very regularly, morning, noon and night, feeling the temperature of the water to confirm, checking and topping up the water daily, and cleaning the filter and adding chemicals regularly. When you are filling or topping up the hot tub, you should fill it to the orange wavy lines. You cannot turn on the hot tub heater until the water is above the higher pipe shown here. The water is heated by pulling cold water into the bottom pipe, and after cleaning and heating, putting it back into the bath in the top pipe. The temperature of the water is shown in a display here, currently showing 18 degrees. The water will roughly heat up by 1 degree an hour. It'll get all the way to 39 to 40 degrees and then it won't heat anymore. When it does so, the red heat light will flash. The temperature of the water can be changed by pressing the up and down arrow buttons. You probably won't need to do this, but it's good to know of these buttons in case the temperature doesn't heat to where you want it to be and these buttons have been pressed by accident. To turn the bubbles on, you just need to press the one bubble button shown here. After about 30 minutes, the bubbles will switch off just in case you've left them on by accident. If you're in the bath enjoying the bubbles, just switch them back on. You will be provided with some cleaning equipment. You'll be provided with caps for when you're cleaning the filters, some chemicals, usually chlorine, and a pool float to put the chemical tablets in. The key thing to remember about the heater is that you need both red and green light on for it to be on, and both red and green light to be off for it to be off. Doesn't matter which button you press first or in which order, or if you have to press both of them, as long as you do it so that both lights shown here are off. You'll be provided with two caps. After you've turned the heater off, ready to clean the filters, place one cap on the top port. It's very important to ensure that you can actually get the cap on using just one finger. Do not use any force to put the cap on, or you could damage the hot tub. Do the same with the lower port, again checking that you can turn it with one finger. Unscrew the filter housing to get access to the filters. Once you've got access to the filter, you'll need to clean it with a brush along the sides, all the way around the filter. There is also a steel filter you will see, which needs to be cleaned, reinserted and placed upright like a hat. The sides of the filter will get sticky and you'll need to clean both sides. When clean, it doesn't matter which way up the filter goes back into the housing. Ensure the ring on the lid sits nicely into the groove on the filter. Close tightly and check there is no water leaking from the lid. It's important to remember to take the caps off and place them safely. You can now switch the heater back on by pressing the filter or the heater buttons. It doesn't matter which order or if you have to press both buttons, as long as you remember that both red and green light must be back on. Ensure that when you are not using the hot tub, it has chlorine in it. You'll be provided with a tub of very slow dissolving chlorine tablets and a pool float. All you need to do is ensure there is chlorine in the pool float in the hot tub. It is important to remove this chlorine when you are using the hot tub. You can use your hand to check that water is flowing freely around the heater unit. You can use the back of your hand to check that the water is slightly hotter coming out than going in. If you have been asked to drain the hot tub, hold the drainage pipe with one hand firmly and use your other hand to screw the cap off. The water will drain away gently. You must ensure the heater is switched off as shown earlier or at the plug. The hot tub cover shown here should be stored upright and safe away from damage or puncture when the hot tub is in use. After enjoying using the hot tub, place the cover on top and pull the skirt out all the way round. Ensure that the buckles line up and rotate if necessary. If needed, lengthen the buckles. Once clipped in, you may retighten if necessary. It's important to note that each of the 4 buckles features a child lock. As you can see, it opens freely here unless the child lock is engaged. Once engaged, the buckles cannot be opened. Have a fantastic time, and we hope you enjoy using your hot tub.